All right, check-in number 4. This week was a little bit interesting as most of my week I concentrated on getting the homework finished and getting that submitted. Also, it was a little difficult to study in the second half of this week as I was out of town and I really didn't have a whole lot of time outside of finishing the quizzes and kind of studying that way and making sure that I understood chapter 12 a little bit better. However, just today I finished reviewing chapter 13 a little bit as I just got back home today and reviewing the book and making sure, just trying to get myself familiar with these different equations that we'll be using in chapter 13. I've also been comparing these equations to this little quick study pamphlet that I have that I got from Physics 1. Using these equations and just trying to find anything that I have for energy and momentum, and also referencing what I have that I have from Physics 1, just trying to find where I used similar equations. Like there's the kinetic energy equation that we'll most likely be using. And just trying to familiarize myself with these equations right now as this week kind of gets a little bit crazy as I have another class that has an exam this week. But after that is finished, in the latter part of this week, I will be hitting the ground running and working with a few people who are also taking the dynamics course at the University of Utah, and try and see if I can fill in some gaps that I may be having, and that we can study together and really try to understand the material better. I'll also be reviewing the videos and going over and looking at the examples so that I can see these types of equations worked out in additional problems outside of the homework, so that I can have a better understanding of what is needed for these types of questions. So I hope this week ends up being a little bit better than last week, and even though it's getting crazy and we're about just over a week out from our first exam in this class, that I hope will be well, and that I'll be able to understand this information so that I could do well in the exam. So, thanks.